Coming up on DC News Now at 4, DC council members are taking up a vote on a sweeping crime bill, hoping to reverse the trend of violent crime in the district.
More police on Metro, how passengers are feeling about ramped up police patrols on buses, trains, and platforms.
We just got done with one batch of soggy weather, but another is on the way. We'll let you know when more rain starts up on your Wednesday.
Then it's Super Tuesday. Voters are heading to the polls. We're live with the latest as the final ballots are being cast.
And all month long, we're introducing you to remarkable women in our community. Tonight, meet a woman running a nonprofit to honor her late brother's life and legacy.
Good afternoon. I'm Mark Hall. You're watching DC News Now at 4.
And I'm Annalisa Gale. Before we get to those top stories, we want to start in Maryland, where we've learned a woman was stabbed to death at a laundromat in Prince George's County.
Yeah, this happened just afternoon in the 4900 block of Allentown Road. We're told a man was also stabbed and taken to the hospital. Our Tyler Munn is live on the scene in Hillcrest Heights right now. Outside of the laundromat, Tiger, what can you tell us?
Annalisa and Mark, as you can see, this is still an active crime scene. You can see the police behind me as well. And if you look to your left, in the Renner Center and the Quicket Wireless, both storefronts have been closed down as police are still inside and still investigating the scene. Police say that they got a call around 12:30 this afternoon, and they say that the stabbing involves two people, a man and a woman. The woman died inside, and the man has been taken to a nearby hospital. Police had the front of the building cut off and were investigating inside. Corporal Unique Jones described what officers saw on the scene.
Once on scene, they located an adult female inside the business suffering from stab wounds. She unfortunately was pronounced dead on scene. A male was also located suffering from a stab wound. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition.
And again, information is still being brought out. Police are still investigating the scene. Police did not say what led up to the deadly stabbing, but they say that there currently is no threat to the public. Reporting in Hillcrest Hills, I'm Tiger Munn, DC News Now.
All right, Tiger, thank you. Well, turning now to the districts, the city council is set to enact a sweeping crime bill. Some say it's needed given the district's rise in violence, a spike in homicides, carjackings, and robberies last year.
But the secure D.C. is in the middle of controversy. Critics who packed the council meeting today say that it will lead to massive incarceration of people of color and violate their civil liberties.
Our political and government reporter Leonard N. Fleming has been listening into the passionate debate over this bill. He's live at the Wilson Building. Leonard, what's the latest on this vote?
Mark and Annalisa, look, this sweeping crime bill, this is expected to pass. There's been a slight delay because the meeting has been moved to another floor due to audio issues, so that has put a delay in this vote just so far. But there are amendments up for consideration right now that could weaken it, and Mayor Bowser has expressed concerns about those, including DNA testing for violent felonies and a new retail theft threshold.
I'm troubled by it because the council is getting, understandably, a lot of community pressure around safety in DC, but they are not investing in the things that they should be that are actually going to address making our communities safer. Investing in the root causes and resources that our communities need.
Yeah, Mayor Bowser is expected to sign this legislation once it is passed. This is the second reading, the second council reading for this bill. So she's expected to sign it when it does pass today, whenever that vote will happen, and we'll bring it to you live. Reporting here at the Wilson Building, Leonard N. Fleming, DC News Now, back to you.
All right, Leonard, thanks so much. And taking a live look outside on this Tuesday afternoon, a little bit of sun peeking out there, Mark.
Well, that's good. Let's head over now to meteorologist Damon Matson with the first look at the forecast. Damon, it's been a long time since I woke up, but I could have sworn I saw rain this morning.
Oh, my goodness, Mark. Plenty of it out there, and it's nice to see that sunshine breaking out a little bit here now that we are going right toward the end of the day. Yes, it's going to be short-lived, but we got those few breaks of sunshine after this nice, very soggy start to your morning. Here are some radar estimated rainfall totals out there where you notice we had those higher rain amounts off to the south and east of the D.C. metro. Prince William, Fairfax over to Charles County in Maryland, picking up a little over half an inch when all was said and done. But as you went back to the west, rainfall wasn't quite as common, but hey, it was still a very gray and dreary start to this Tuesday. Ever since, we've been improving things as the last of that rainfall from this latest storm system moved off to the north and east, taking not just the rain with it, but a good amount of the cloud cover we were dealing with as well. Now we're seeing, of course, those few peaks of sunshine, but this break from unsettled weather is going to be short-lived. We say goodbye to one storm system and hello to another. There's a frontal boundary back across the Ohio River Valley, plenty of rain along that, and this will be slowly getting closer to us with another area of low pressure moving in from the south along that front as well. So rain chances, they'll be back on the increase tomorrow. But here in the meantime, we can go about our Tuesday evening with a little worry. It stays dry. Yes, we'll see clouds rolling right back into the picture, and later tonight some fog. But again, that soggy weather holds off until tomorrow. Exactly when will we need those umbrellas the most, though? On our Wednesday, we'll have a full look at your forecast coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. With DC News Now is your local election headquarters. It's Super Tuesday in Virginia, along with 14 other states.
Yeah, that's right. Voters are hitting the polls to choose both Democratic and Republican presidential candidates. Our Northern Virginia reporter Haley Milon joining us now live. She's been talking to voters all day. She's live in Fairfax County outside the government center there.
And Haley, you're seeing a pretty steady stream of voters coming out today. Any issues, any problems?
Mark and Elisa, it's been pretty consistent throughout the day. Not really a line behind me in the polling place, but people going in and out pretty regularly. However, I do want to warn our viewers that if you're planning on heading to the polls tonight, please, before you leave the house, make sure you have the correct polling location. We have that information over on DCNewsNow.com. Keyword search Virginia primaries. You'll find a link there to find your polling place. I would say about half of the people I've spoken to here in Fairfax County have gone to the wrong place. So just save yourself the time and the heartache and find out where you need to go before you leave the house. And as a reminder, Virginia is an open primary state. It doesn't matter what party you're affiliated with or how you voted in the past. You could leave the house right now if you're registered to vote and vote in either the Democrat or the Republican primary. And we have spoken to such a variety of voters here today at the Government Center. The main focus is on the Republican ticket. Former President Donald Trump already in the lead with 273 delegates, but opponent Nikki Haley vowed to stay in the race until today's results, looking to gain some ground and perhaps wait out some legal decisions about Trump's status as a candidate. Now, President Joe Biden is a virtual certainty for the Democrats, but I spoke to voters who are protest voting for activist Marianne Williamson because of U.S. support for Israel as thousands of people have been killed in Gaza.
He didn't call for an immediate ceasefire to save lives there. Until today, at least 30,000 people have been killed, half of them children and women.
I'm just excited to pick somebody that might change our economy a little bit higher and just make us better.
Biden, I don't want to see him in office either, but I mean, it's the best that I can do. So I think my vote would go towards Biden.
And Mark and Elisa, of the Republican voters I've spoken to today, Trump is the heavy favorite. That's just the folks I've spoken to, but most people here are coming out for Trump, or they're just showing their support to the Democratic Party and casting a ballot for Biden. Now, polls are open until 7 p.m. As long as you're in line by then, you do get to vote. Again, check out our website, find your polling location, and get your plans made. For now, in Fairfax County, Haley Milon, DC News Now.
All right, Haley, thank you. Right now, Metro is adding more police officers to its buses, trains, and stations. It's all part of an initiative to keep crime down across the transit system. Our Rainey Bass saw some of those officers in action today, and she joins us live from the DuPont Circle Metro Station. Hey, Randy, good afternoon.
Yeah, hey Mark, good afternoon. Metro says those special police officers are here to help crack down on crime and deter criminals in real time. Metro already has its Metro Transit police officers that have patrolled the system for years, but adding special police officers, Metro says, will hopefully help to fill some of those gaps they've been experiencing as of late. We actually found some of those special police officers hard at work today at the Fort Totten Metro station. They were wearing those high visibility orange security vests. Metro says it wants those special police officers to be very visible, easily visible for passengers. You may even see those special police officers on board your Metro bus or train too. Metro says crime is down across the system about 14%, even though ridership is on the rise. Passengers we talked to today had mixed opinions on adding extra officers.
As today, the security was there at Rhode Island Avenue Station. And the gentleman jumped right over with the security sitting there and the manager. So what difference does it make? The people are not respecting the law. They're not respecting Metro at all.
I think for that to be an effective thing, a lot of training would have to be done. And also like them just being aware of the demographic that they're working in.
Yeah, other Metro riders we talked to today say they were all for adding those police officers to its stations, its buses, and its trains. Metro tells us over the last year, they've already ramped up patrols across the system about 70% through the addition of both special police officers and with the help of local law enforcement agencies.
All right, Randy, thanks so much. And Metro is giving us a sneak peek tonight at their next series of trains and buses called the Fleet of the Future Expo there. It's a chance for the public to get a first look at the 8000 series all digital trains and zero emission double length buses. The expo will be on display on the National Mall at 12th Street and Madison Drive Northwest near the National Museum of American History. It opens March 20th and runs through April 3rd from 9 to 5 every day.
Well, the cherry blossoms are officially in stage 2. The National Park Service for the National Mall made the announcement this morning. That's when you can see the florets visible on the trees. Now, there are still 4 more stages before peak bloom, which is expected to start around March 23rd.
All right, Mark, we got to get you out there this year.
I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be out there with you. So
I love it.
We'll get it done.
Yeah, we'll get a picture.